Let me ask you about mentorship. You said teachers and mentors. You had mentors. What's a good mentor for you? Harsh or supportive?
Supportive.
Supportive. You seen Whiplash, the movie? So that guy, like, somebody screaming at you, like kicking you off the cliff.
Not necessary. I feel like anybody that's truly passionate about something that they want to be great at or a master of or this and that, they've already got that person inside their own head.
Mm-hmm.
You don't need somebody else to do that for you. I think you need love, acceptance, guidance, support, time, advice if you ask for it. Just a space, just a nice open space. All my mentors were just that for me. They didn't tell me to do anything. They didn't care. Like, because they're not. They don't. Why do they need to be invested in where I'm going? Only I know where I'm going. So for some mentor to come and be like, "This is what you need to be doing and practice this," it's like, but why? What if that's not my path? That might be your path. So I'm not really. Again, otherwise it feels like a sport. Like who can run the fastest race? And it's like, well, okay, well, I get that for sport. Maybe it makes sense to have someone a bit more hardcore, but still, like, I would say athletes have the same mentality. They've got that in them already too. Like, so I think more like of a strategic approach to mentorship works really well, and mainly just having an open space and just being available to someone.
And kind of show that they see the special in you.
Yeah.
And they give you the room to develop that special, whatever.
Exactly. Because if you do have that harsh critic inside you, it's like, it is nice to have somebody that isn't like your family or someone that's not obligated in any way, that just sees your talent and they're like, yeah, I dig what you're doing. Keep doing it.
Yeah. It's funny that that's not always easy to come by.
Do you have any mentors?
Yeah, I've had a few recently, but for most of my life, people didn't really. I'm very much like that too. Like somebody to pat me on the back and say, like see something in you of value. Yeah, I didn't really have that. So.
Do you wish you did?
Yeah. But maybe the wishing that I did is the thing that made me who I am. Not having it, the longing for that. Maybe that's the thing that helped me develop a constant sense of longing, which I think is a way of, because I have that engine in me, it really allows me to deeply appreciate every single moment, everything that's given to me. So like just a eternal gratitude. So you never know which are the bad parts and the good parts. So if you remove one thing, it might be the whole thing might collapse. I suppose I'm grateful for the whole thing. That one note you screwed up so many years ago, that might have been essential.
What about, because you do jujitsu?
Yes.
So like,
do you? Are you?
I don't. My dad does.
Oh, yeah?
My dad's super into it. I love my dad. He's the coolest. But no, I don't do it. He's a blue belt right now.
Nice.
Right.
You ever been on the mat with him? Like,
not yet, but I plan on it.
Should do it.
What belt are you?
Black belt.
Sick. Do you want to go on that?
Yeah, right. You got the shit talking part of jiu-jitsu down. You just have to do the technique.
But like for that, like for instance, like do you need a harsh mentor or teacher or?
Yeah, but you said it really beautifully. Like there's to me, I agree. There's a difference between sport and art.
Yeah.
They overlap. There's, for sure, but there's something about sport where like perfection is actually like perfection is really the thing you really want to get to, the technical perfection. With art, it feels like technical perfection is almost a way to get lost on the path to wherever, something unique. So, but yeah, with sport, I definitely, and one of the kind of athletes that loves to have like a dictatorial coach.
Yeah.
Somebody that like helps me really push myself to the limit.
But you're the one that's kind of dictating how hard you're getting pushed in a way. Like you're choosing your mentor.
Right.
Like that Whiplash video is like, he didn't ask for that, you
But in a
know?
way, he might have.
Well, maybe subconsciously.
I mean, there's
It's a movie, so.
next you're going to tell me they're just actors. I mean, but yeah, how do we choose things? You don't always choose, but you kind of maybe subconsciously choose. And some of it, like some of the great Olympic athletes I've interacted with, their parents for many years would force them to go to practice until they discovered the beauty of the thing that they were doing, and then they loved it.
Yeah.
So like, at which point does something that looks like abuse become like a gift? It's weird. It's all very weird. But for you, support and space to discover the thing, the voice, the music within you.
It's my personal choice because I'm very familiar with the inner critic and I can bring her out at any point. I don't need help with that,
Oh, so you do have.
Yeah.
She's on call.
She was on overdrive. That's why now I had to work on that so much.
Yeah, you have a really happy way about you right now.
Thanks.
They're very zen.